welcome back to this week's vlog. Today I'm just gonna take you through a day in my life on my psych rotation. I am exhausted, so I woke up really late this morning. I went to F45 yesterday, and I don't know who has done that before, but oh my gosh, it is so hard. It crushed me, and so I feel like I really could not get out of bed this morning, but I'm on my way. It's 7:43 right now. We get to go in so late for this rotation, which is kind of amazing because we see all of the patients together as a group instead of going to pre-round on your patients and then coming back and then presenting and then going to see them as a group. We just kind of chart check, look at what the nursing notes say, and see if, you know, patients refused any medications, how they were doing in the afternoon, if they caught up with any of their families. So we look at all of that stuff, and then we present on them, and then we go and talk to them in a big glass room. It's kind of like therapy style, so it's really interesting. I liked this rotation a lot, especially when I was a third year. And so now that I'm a fourth year, I get to, you know, have a little bit more responsibility and just be here to learn, which is so nice. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me. I'm also doing an away panel later, so I will keep you guys updated, but I'll see you a little bit later. Okay, I am home. It is 1:55 in the afternoon, which is so nice. Fourth year is literally amazing. I went in at like 8 o'clock, got out at noon, did my student panel. Now I'm home, have the rest of the afternoon to myself, except the fact that I have to go to the dentist, which I am not looking forward to, but that's okay. But yeah, I am home now. I had a little bit of lunch in the student lounge after I did my student panel. And so now I am gonna go do my outside workout. I am doing 75 hard. I'm on like day 34 or something, and I actually feel really great, which is wonderful. But I have to do my outdoor workout. I have literally an hour before I have to leave for my dentist appointment. So I'm gonna go inside, change, just go on a 45-minute walk because I'm doing CrossFit this afternoon. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna come home, do a little bit of work, read my book, drink my water, and enjoy my afternoon. Fourth year is literally so amazing. You wake up late, go in late, get out early, and you just get to learn for fun. Like, you're no longer there for an evaluation. You're just there to learn and learn how to be a better doctor. And honestly, I feel like that changes your entire perspective in medicine, and like you're only focused on your patient. And it's reminding me why I went into medicine, and like every single patient encounter, I feel like I'm really learning something from it. So good day overall. It's also beautiful and sunny here in South Carolina. It is like 75 degrees and sunny, and I'm wearing a jacket. I was sweating walking to my car. I'm about to start sweating right now, but let's go on our walk and I'll take you with me. Okay, holy crap, it's so hot out here. I'm literally wearing a onesie. I cannot believe how warm it is. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful it is. Okay, something I've been thinking about while I've been on my psych rotation is I don't think there's a single person who doesn't know of someone who has been touched by some type of psychiatric diagnoses, whether it's someone in their family, whether they struggle with something themselves. And I think we sometimes forget, especially as medical students, how much psych overlaps in every single specialty. And it's just so interesting because you learn so much from every single patient encounter. Like, whether you are going into orthopedics or you're going into psychiatry, you're gonna have patients who come in with a history of anxiety, depression, schizophrenia. They can come in with bipolar disorder, and those things impact their health on an everyday basis. So even though they might be coming in for a knee replacement, there are so many things that impact their health, and it's so important to make sure that you still ask about these things. You make sure that your patients are on top of their medications. It could be playing a role in their knee pain if they're coming in for a knee replacement. So I don't know, it's just so interesting to me. I think sometimes psychiatry can get a bad rap too. People just say that they like tinker around with medications. They just talk to patients. They don't ever practice any like I don't know, medicine. And I actually don't really think that that's true. And I might just be biased because I'm interested in neurology and there's so much overlap, but I honestly love that about it. Every patient that I'm gonna see, especially if it's someone even with a movement disorder, they can have so many psychiatric comorbidities or things that are even caused by the medication that we give to them for their movement disorder. So I don't know, it's just really interesting, and I think that I'm really lucky that I get to do this elective again and learn from all of these patients, because it's just gonna help me be a better doctor in the long run. So I don't know, I'm excited to be doing it, and I hope that I can use these experiences to better my care to patients later on who maybe come in with something like a functional neurologic disorder. And if they have overlying psychiatric diagnoses, I'll know how to care for them better. So I don't know, just some thoughts while I'm doing my little outdoor walk, and it's so freaking beautiful. Also, while I am on this nice, beautiful walk, I kind of wanted to touch on the fact of why I'm doing 75 hard. How hard is it really? And if it's worth it? I feel like everyone that I have told that I'm doing it is like, is it really worth it? Are you seeing results? Do you feel any better? So me and my boyfriend decided to do it literally the night before New Year's Eve. We were like, we're looking for a new challenge. We were both kind of plateauing in our fitness regimen, and we just wanted a little bit of a challenge and something to kind of like step us up. So we decided to do it together, which honestly, I think that is the only reason that I have stuck with it, because if he, for whatever reason, stopped doing it or dropped out, it would be really hard for me to continue, just because having that accountability is so nice. We remind each other every day, like, make sure you read your 10 books, or how are you doing on your water? What are your workouts for tomorrow? So we like hold each other accountable, which is really nice. And then I feel like the friends that I've talked to about it are just like, is it really as hard as, I don't know, you think it would be? And the first week, even the first 2 weeks, yes, it is so hard just to remember to do everything. Like, it'll hit 7 p.m. and you're like, oh crap, I still have like 3 more glasses of water to drink, but you're getting ready for bed and you're like winding down at the end of the day. And I think that that can just be a little stressful, you know? And so that is what I think is hard. I don't think doing 2 workouts a day is really that hard. Most of the time I'm doing a intense workout and then I'm doing a walk. So like right now I'm just like a little bit of pep in my step so that I'm sweating a little bit, but it's not anything crazy. I just walk around the pond in my neighborhood and get my steps in, and it's beautiful. And just being outside, I feel like this is the time I just pop in a podcast, or I like really take to reflect. And I don't know, I've really enjoyed it. I think that it's making me feel better, like mentally, physically, definitely like shedding some pounds, which is insane. I have not been doing it that long, only a month, and I'm almost 6 pounds down. And I honestly think it's from all of the walking. Walking is so underrated. There are days where I'm just like taking active recovery, like rest days. And for both of my workouts, I will do 45-minute walks. And I think it's really underrated. And I feel like I have a lot of energy. And I think that is the opposite of what I thought I would feel. I thought I would be really, really tired physically, and I wouldn't be able to give my all to everything else. But I actually feel like I have more energy, and I'm like nourishing myself with yummy, delicious food, cooking at home. I am going out to eat with my friends. The whole point is to like choose a diet, and it's not to be restrictive. It's just to like choose a diet that works for you. I'm doing one that is literally just pescatarian with chicken, and I'm only doing grilled chicken, not allowed to do anything fried, like blah, blah, blah. And then I'm just eating in moderation. So instead of getting these huge portions, or like when I'm cooking at home, doing, 2 times the amount of food that I probably should be having, I feel like it's just kind of keeping me in moderation. But I'm not giving up the things that I love. Like, I'm still eating a little yogurt bar for dessert at the end of the day, and I'm still eating the foods that I love. So it's not as bad as I thought it would be, honestly. And I think the last thing I mentioned was like, does it work? I think it's working. For the first time in my entire life, I see like a tiny bit of a line for an outline for abs, which is insane. I will say I did spend the first month or so, like really, or the first month, I'm in the second month now, but I spent the entire first month working on my core a lot. And I think I just wanted it to be like stabilized, and I felt like I was in a really good place where I could do all of the other workouts. But I don't know. I really think it's working. I'm happier. I've definitely seen that Marcos is a lot happier and he feels really good. And I think it's all about feeling good in your own body, and it's not so much about like numbers and the things that you see externally. It's more like, how do you feel and how are you nourishing yourself? How are you, I don't know, spending the time throughout the day instead of like scrolling on your phone, you're going on a walk. And that doesn't mean you can't listen to podcasts and like still be social or call your family, things like that, because that's definitely the things that I'm doing. So I have really enjoyed it. It's really been great. And I will say that anyone who is thinking about doing it, you do not have to do all of the rules that were laid out by some man some long time ago. I think make it for you, tailor it to yourself, whatever really works for you. I've seen so many people do like 75 soft or 75 days of changes. I mean, you can really like change it in any way that you want for what works for you. I'm doing 75 hard. I don't think that you have to do that to see changes in your life, but I don't know. I feel like I'm just more active. I'm happier. I'm eating better, and I'm still doing the things that I love. My best friend matched yesterday, and I'm so excited for her. And I still went out to the bar with all of my friends in the afternoon. I did not drink. I just got water, but it didn't mean I couldn't enjoy myself. Still went out last night, hung out with everyone, had a wonderful time, even though alcohol for me wasn't involved. And I just feel better when I'm not drinking. I feel so much better. It's been really wonderful. If you're thinking about doing it, I say do it. Do what works for you. If the 75 hard is literally impossible and you do not think that you're gonna keep up with it, do 75 soft, do 75 whatever works for you. Just add things into your life that you feel like bring you joy. And I think that we can all benefit from bettering ourselves every single day. So those are my 2 cents. If you're thinking about doing it, I say do it and see what happens. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I feel so bad for dentists. I know no one likes going to them, but I'm all done and my teeth are so clean, and they put the fluoride on it and it makes them all sticky and like you can't brush it off, but it's important to go. So this is your reminder. Go to the dentist. If you have not gone, go get your teeth cleaned. It is so important. I have had bad teeth literally my whole entire life, and it is because my hygiene was terrible and I did not have health insurance at like points in my life, so I did not go to the dentist. I had to get a root canal, and that was the worst experience ever. And so now I brush my teeth twice a day, floss, all the things. So go to your checkup, get the fluoride, get your x-rays, get them checked by the dentist. It literally does not take long at all. It took like 40 minutes. So it's important. This is your reminder. And I feel good, don't have any cavities, thank goodness. And I'm actually moving after a match, so I don't even think I'm gonna see this dentist again, which is kind of sad. He's so lovely. But once I move to a new city, I'm gonna have to find a new dentist. So once I move, I will let you guys know. And if you know any good dentists in the area, let me know, because I know it can be hard to find a good one. But now I have the rest of the day free and it's beautiful. It's 75 degrees. I definitely wanna do something outside. So once I decide, we'll go from there. Okay, sadly, I'm actually not doing anything fun because I have all of this laundry behind me that I need to fold. So let's get some stuff done around the house, and then I'm going to CrossFit in a little bit. Hey guys, I don't even know if you can see me right now. It's really dark, but I forgot to film while I was at my CrossFit class. But it was so much fun. I met like 3 girls who were freaking adorable, and they were all so nice, and they let me join in on their workout because apparently I actually signed up for the open gym instead of signing up for a class. But they were really nice, and they made a class for me, and I told them how I'm training for a sprint triathlon, and this one girl was like, oh my gosh, there's this gym or this pool that you should try that's 50 meters instead of 25, because I go to our school gym and it's like 25 meters and it's just back and forth, but this one's a little bit longer. So it was really nice. I'm really sweaty and gross though, so I'm gonna go in and shower, have a protein shake, and then read my book and decompress because I am exhausted from today. I just took a bath instead of a shower, and it was so freaking nice. I read my book. It felt amazing. I feel like I have been so exhausted, especially with the 2 workouts a day. I am walking for a lot of them, so it's not too bad, but especially going at night, I'm not a nighttime workout kind of person. Like, I really like to get the hard and intense ones out in the morning, and so doing like my midday walk and then a harder one in the afternoon, I just want to go to bed now. I feel like I can't get anything done. But that was so relaxing, and like reading my book in the bath is like my favorite thing to do in the entire world. So it was very nice, and now I'm just gonna get ready for bed. But I just want to say thank you for watching today's video. I had so much fun filming it. Every single time I film for you guys, I have such a blast. So thank you so much for watching, and if you liked it, please hit subscribe and please give it a thumbs up. I cannot wait to make the next one for you, and until next time.